When someone inspires another, gives them hope, makes a difference in their life, something changes in them.
Walking. Let me see. Come here.
Oh, he wants to.
We actually got the call on Father's Day that I was pregnant, so that was really, really nice. Everything with Luke has been extra special from the very beginning. It was just the greatest moment of my life, truly. Like when he was born and I saw him and he was healthy and perfect and he was so beautiful.
The big blue eyes and he just had a depth to him that you don't see. My God, he did nothing but laugh all the time. Like it was.
You're doing crazy, man.
We used to take videos all the time, and like my friends would always be like, "Does he ever cry?"
He was 13 months old and he was having a bottle, and I was rubbing his belly, and I felt this hard area on his belly, and I didn't think too much of it, but I was concerned, and I had Shane feel it, and he felt something too. So he said, well, let's call the doctor and we'll bring him in. You could tell that he was concerned, and everyone was concerned there. And he said, we're gonna have to send you to Connecticut Children's. They did an X-ray, and one of the doctors came out and told us that he likely has cancer. I totally believed 1,000% that he would be healed.
Him and I every night would lay in bed, and I would, give him his bottle. And before the bottle, we would play this game with the pillow where he would...
Who's the funny guy?
He'd sit on his back and I'd flop the pillow on his face and he would push the pillow forward and it was be like, all right, Luke, and he would just keep doing it. He'd flip that pillow forward and he'd be like, I don't want to stop.
I love every single nurse that we had. They were so special to us, and they not only were wonderful to Luke, but they were wonderful to me.
So they would take him out to the nurse's station.
You gonna kick it?
When they would surround him and play this song, this Beyonce song. And they would sing it with him so he wouldn't see us losing our mind.
He passed away, and both Shane and my arms, I would have given my life for him. I would have done anything to save him. All the nurses were holding hands and crying around him. I prayed over him, and that meant so much to hear that in the end, that they still just took care of him. They were heartbroken too. I thought it was like the end of my life. They look so much alike. It's just amazing that, I believe that he just sent them to us. There's just no other explanation, and they're both just a combination of him. I totally believe that it was a combination of science and a divine intervention from their brother, because there's no other way to explain that he definitely handpicked them for us. I truly love every single one of our nurses. They were so amazing. They took care of me, they took care of Shane, they took care of Luke, and they are really, I'm so thankful. I'm forever, eternally grateful. They'll always be in my heart.
I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when I was 8 years old. At that time, I didn't really understand much. I don't remember what life was like before having Crohn's disease.
When you have a child, what life is going to happen, right? So you imagine them having a better life than yours. And you don't know when you're told that they have something that makes it more difficult, how things are going to evolve for them.
So I had my surgery, and when I woke up, I was back in a room, and that was when I was on MS6 for the very first time.
The nurses were fantastic. I can't say enough During one of Caroline's hospitalizations, she was here for several months. It was during that time that the nurses really helped Trish and I pull through.
They were the ones that lent their ear. They were the ones that held your hand if you were scared. And they made you feel brave. They helped you through your struggles. They helped me stand up and walk in the hallway for the very first time and gave me the confidence that I was going to get better.
One time during one of her hospitalizations, Caroline looked at me and said, "Dad, I'm definitely going to work here one day." She said that right to me.
But not only was it my goal to become a nurse and go to school and graduate with my bachelor's of science in nursing, but to actually work on the floor where I was a patient. I received a phone call, and when I finally got the email that said that I was an employee at Connecticut Children's, I just, I went downstairs and I was like, "Mom, guess what? You'll never guess, you'll never guess." And she said, "Well, I knew you were gonna get it." I think the most fulfilling part about being a nurse is truly the fact that I can use that period of my time, which at that point in my life, I did view it as a negative time, into something positive. What I feel like and what I've seen here and even working here is I know and believe that all of the staff here at Connecticut Children's, especially the nurses, really try to go above and beyond for families and the patients.
I make a difference.
I make a difference.
I make a difference.
Nurses at Connecticut Children's make a difference every single day. Will you?
Be part of the difference. Give generously. Thank you.